Without these 5 things, you risk committing some major style faux pas and even completely embarrassing yourself. One of the things I love about the old money trend is that it introduced so many young guys to dressing up. Although dressing up gives you a lot of room for self-expression, there are also some essentials that you're going to need. The last one on this list might surprise you, but let's jump right into it with number 1. You might expect me to say the suit is essential for a man, but I would argue that a blazer is just as important in 2024. Now, the suit is necessary for the occasions in life, the funerals, the weddings, the job interviews. But if you're an old money guy, then getting dressed up is just a part of your everyday life. And a blazer is going to be so much more versatile in different situations like dinner at a top restaurant, networking with important people, or just running errands around town because you never know who you're going to bump into. The benefit of the blazer is that it gives you so many different outfit combinations when you wear it with different trousers. You could even wear a tweed blazer over knitwear like I'm doing today. So if you don't own one yet, I would get either a grey or a navy blazer and start your collection from there. And once you start wearing one, I think you're going to get addicted to the feeling of dressing up. When I first got interested in classic style, I started to wear blazers on a regular basis, and it really made me realize that this way of dressing felt good for me. Another thing I love about blazers is how many pockets they have. I mean, everything that I could possibly need to carry with me throughout the day is going to be here. I never need to carry a bag unless I'm taking my laptop somewhere. So it's both functional and stylish at the same time. An old money guy would never dream of turning up to an occasion without the right footwear. We've all seen guys in the past make the mistake of wearing sneakers with their business suit. It looks so immature, and you definitely don't want to be that guy. So you need at least one pair of proper dress shoes. If you do only have one pair, I would go either with a pair of black Oxfords or black Derbys, because these are going to be formal enough in the serious situations where it really matters, like a funeral. But most old money guys will have additional pairs like brogues, loafers, and double monks. You want to wear high quality leather footwear because it comes across so much more adult and sophisticated than wearing sneakers. You might have seen white sneakers worn in casual old money outfits, and I agree that's great for casual, but when you're dressing up, it's time to bring in the leather shoe. Just before we carry on with the video, I would like to say a quick shout out to Antonio Centeno of Real Men Real Style. Antonio got in touch with me a few days ago to let me know that he's been enjoying the channel, and we managed to speak on the phone, so it's absolutely wonderful to have his support going forward as I try and grow this channel and make this community as good as I can for you guys. He really is one of the best in the game, so he's the perfect person that I look up to and somebody I want to learn from even more. So I just want to say a quick thank you to Antonio if you're watching, and raise a toast, and I look forward to growing this community with all of you here. Old money people love honoring their families and creating a sense of legacy. One way they do this is with the wearing of heirlooms. A very popular piece of jewelry for men is the signet ring, and I recently made a whole video about these rings and their significance. Now, if nobody in your family wore a signet ring, you might look at other types of jewelry like other rings or chains. Personally, I like to wear my great-grandfather's wristwatch. I think because it has a very distinctive look, it's quite eye-catching, and it's quite noticeably vintage. It's often something people ask me about, and it becomes a conversation starter. But the design of the watch itself is quite small and discreet, so it certainly doesn't scream for attention. If you've ever worn a family heirloom, you'll know that you get a great sense of pride from wearing them. And when people ask about it, then you get the chance to tell them the story of your family. So if you don't already have something, this is a sign to go ask your parents or your grandparents if you can take a look through their old jewelry boxes or their closet and see if there's anything you could pick out to wear for yourself. I'm sure they'll be flattered that you're even interested and want to borrow something from their collection. When it comes to your casual outfits, a key staple for the old money aesthetic is high quality knitwear. And I say high quality because fabrics like cashmere and merino wool are what give the pieces that luxurious feeling that you won't find at lower price points. There are a few different pieces that you'll find in the knitwear collection of most old money men. The most simple one is the crewneck sweater. You could get something in a plain texture, but also look at options like a fisherman knit. This adds a new level of visual intrigue that helps create a more luxurious aesthetic. Next, you could add what is known as a cricket sweater or a tennis sweater, which will be a V-neck. and these look great paired with dress shirts or polo shirts underneath. And both with the crew neck and the v-neck, try throwing the sweater over your shoulder to create a nonchalant look. I know some people really don't like this look, but if you want to wear the old money aesthetic, then you can't care what other people think. Finally, I would add a cardigan to your collection. You want this cardigan to be fairly thick and have a shawl collar, so it doesn't look too feminine. A really elegant option would be a double-breasted cardigan in navy. If you want to buy high-quality knitwear at an affordable price, I really recommend you check out Spier and Mackay. They use really nice cashmeres and wool fabrics, and each piece is around $100. This is actually where the sweater that I'm wearing today is from. Now, I said in the title of this video, there's going to be one thing that every old money guy needs that costs absolutely nothing. And what I'm talking about is manners. In a world of Logan Pauls, be a Cary Grant. Learn how to carry yourself with grace, speak kindly to others, and understand basic etiquette rules like table manners. Old money people have a very rigid upbringing that teaches them a clear set of social etiquette rules and public speaking skills. The good news is you don't need to have gone to Eton to learn these things later in life. The most basic thing you can start with is your phone etiquette. This means no phone at the dinner table and no phone when you're talking to people in real life. Make eye contact with people and show them that you're actively listening to the conversation. You know, I haven't done many videos about etiquette yet outside of dating, so let me know if this is a topic that you're more interested in. Perhaps I could also bring on some etiquette experts, and we can talk about what it means to behave like a young gentleman. Guys, I hope you have learned a lot from this video about the essentials that you need for the old money style. One thing I like about this style is it does allow a lot of room for individual expression, but these items and these manners will be essential for anyone who admires this lifestyle and way of dressing. Now, if you're a fan of the old money aesthetic, you might also want to check out the dark academia aesthetic. I recently made a video exploring this style and how you can wear it yourself this winter. I think you're going to enjoy taking a look at the different pieces you need to achieve this style, so I hope to see you over there on that video.